Hello guys, and welcome to the start of my F1 2018 career mode. So yeah, by the way, apologies that there is no game music in the background. I don't know what it is. And I mean, this was just post-com, as I said. I just recorded these on Game DVR, and then I'm just upload them to Xbox Live, and then I'm just commentating over them on my PC. Yeah, it's complicated, but the connection won't work on the PC, so I can't actually stream the screen. Plus, it'll just be a bit boring if I'm just concentrating on the race and not talking. So right now we're just going through all the goals of all the teams, and obviously those who watched the career mode preview know that and also by the thumbnail, you tell I'm driving for Sauber, and the teammate will be Charles Leclerc. Our race settings will be 85 level difficulty on expert, 25% race distance, and full qualifying. So, yeah, let's get into the career mode for practice. We're not gonna watch any of the cutscene because you've probably already seen it a bunch of times. We're just gonna get straight into the weekend.
Out the other side. They need someone who can be consistent, resilient, and determined. And there's no doubt in my mind that you can give them those qualities. Here you can see the pertinent details about your current contract.
So here we are in the little hub area, ready for the start of the career mode. Let's just get out on track for FP1, and then we'll head into qualifying, and which is really good. You don't need to actually do FP2 just to advance the quality in Season 1, Round 1, because you've already been announced to the everything that's, well, just, here.
We're about to join the action in what is sure to be an
So, yeah. Here we are. I don't know why that garage scenario was here.
Working with you as your race engineer. Hope you've had your coffee, because we have a lot of work to do today to get ready for the season ahead. We're ready to fire up the car. Why not head out and get a few early laps on?
Yeah, just shut up, Jim, please. So here we are in the Sauber. We're doing the track acclimatization test. So in practice, we just done the track acclimatization and qualifying pace test, which I managed to pass both. But apart from that, there was nothing really to cover in practice, so we just skipped over to qualifying. So here we are, earning our resource points, and also there were some time pressured interviews, which I didn't actually cover by mistake. So
respect from your team and around the paddock, which will help make it easier to negotiate.
Let's just get him to shut up, and let's just go to qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix. If you saw the team's expectations there, you would have seen they expect us to qualify 18th and finish 18th. I probably want to do a little bit more than that. Maybe advance, maybe onto at least the 8th row. I don't know if I will get into
Welcome to Melbourne.
That's obviously going to be the aim. And as you can see here on the weather forecast, there is forecast for rain at the start of the race, but it is to clear up later on in the race. So we are just getting ready for our first qualifying lap of the season and of the career mode series. So here we go in a Sauber, in our Alfa Romeo Sauber F1 team, and yeah, I have done quite a fair bit of driving on this game, so this is not a complete delve into the unknown. We do actually clout the barriers there a little bit, but here we are, starting our first lap in qualifying. 5th gear into turn 1. I felt really comfortable with the car through there. And now as we barrel towards turn 3, 3rd gear through there, early on the power on the exit, through turn 4, 4th gear, now we go through the flat out turn 5, get on the grass a little bit. We actually get into the wall as this car, I noticed it doesn't like to turn very well, so yeah, there will be a few more flashbacks in this video here, and there again. That'll hopefully be the last one of at least the qualifying. Not sure if it will be the last one for the entire episode, but We do a 28.0 in the first sector, which I don't feel is too bad because after all we're in a Sauber, and also it's like our first outing of the career mode. Well, practice was pretty much useless, so we just skipped over that. Meanwhile, Esteban Ocon sets the first time of the session. That gets topped immediately by Fernando Alonso in the McLaren. Our goal will be at least to beat Fernando. Well, scratch what I just said about the flashbacks, because I completely forgot I even made that mistake. Then we had this error: no available controllers. So obviously I had to re-sign it. And I really like the visuals and especially the sound, because just listen to the engine. It really does sound like the real life Ferrari. They've pretty much almost nailed the Ferrari engine. Then again, the Mercedes engine is also really good, and the Renault and the Honda, they're okay too. So I really like the sound in this game. They really have improved it over last year and the year before that, and just every other game. And through the last corner, we're really pushing. It's gonna be a 1:24.7,
You're currently in second place.
which puts us in P2 for the time being, which I feel is a really, really good lap. And it actually was enough to get into Q2, but then in Q2 we decided to not do any running, so we start from P15 in the race. Speaking of the race, let's get to the starting grid.
With a look at the starting grid, Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and P2 goes to Daniel Ricciardo. A strong showing from the Australian. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas and Verstappen, Sainz, Alonso, Hulkenberg and Stoffel Van Dorn, Magnussen, Grosjean, Pierre Gasly and Ocon, Young, Hartley, Lance Stroll and Sergio Perez. Leclerc and Sergei Sorokin rounds off the grid.
You're above where we expected on the grid. Be careful not to lose places, as there will be faster cars around you.
Thanks, Jeff. As you can see there, the race strategy. That shouldn't really matter too much, except when the dry period comes, but here we go. The fire lights are underway. It's actually been a pretty decent start, to be fair. But then we start to bog down to the box for third, fourth gear. As you can see there, there's Lance Stroll on the left hand side. We lunge up the inside of Ocon and Gasly, and we had to lift off to avoid hitting the back of Grosjean, which means Gasly is able to take us for P13, and we go down the inside of about 3 cars there, as we're up to P11 now, and just one position off points already, as we now chase down Stoffel Van Dorn and Nico Hulkenberg, who, to be fair, we're having a pretty good battle, and yeah. And yes, let's continue on. And now as we enter lap 2, we are chasing down the back of Stoffel Van Dorn. Going into turn 1, as you can see, we're all just going in a little bit cautious because of the rain. We go slightly wide in turn 2, which will hold us back. So, yeah, that's a bit of an issue. But as we skip on later into the lap, as you can see, we're going for a lunge up the inside of Stoffel Van Dorn, but we run slightly wide. But we cut back onto the racing line, and it's P10. Skipping further on into the race, we are still in P10 on lap 3. But Van Dorn is going to have a comeback at us, but he decides not to go for it yet. Skipping on to the end of lap 3 now, and there are yellow flags in front of us, and that is because Lewis Hamilton is out of the Grand Prix. So the World Championship leader in real life is out of the Grand Prix. He had a gearbox issue because I rode on board with him, and he went from 7th straight down to 4th. So he had a gearbox failure, which ended his race early, which I was absolutely thrilled about, because if you know me well, I'm not a Lewis Hamilton fan, and I don't really like the guy. And as you can see here, it is now drying up, I feel, anyway, and oh my god, what is happening here? Is it what? But anyway, as we skip on to the end of that lap, you can actually see we strapped on a set of Ultra Softs, and DRS actually got enabled later on in the lap, so that proved to be a very good strategy call. As you can see, now we're up into P9, and Magnussen, as you can see the little white dot in P2, he actually hadn't made his pit stop yet. So that's going to be P8 for us when he does eventually make a change. So, as we now skip on to the last lap of the race, nothing really happened after the pit stops. We had a good fight with Hulkenberg, but I don't care. We've come round the final corner to claim P8 in the Australian Grand Prix and score points.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Winning drivers today, and what a trophy!
Daniel Ricciardo wins the Grand Prix, then the first of the season. Verstappen actually finished 5th, so that's the lead of the Constructors' Championship then for Red Bull. As you can see, Raikkonen P2, Bottas P3. There are quite a few crazy results, as you can see here.
And after this round of the World Championship,
See,
here's how
Alonso
things look in the
P4,
drivers'
Sainz
table. Daniel
P6.
Ricciardo takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Young. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better job today.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull moved to the top of the table. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
See, I just find that cool how now in the commentary they actually have like the audio name, which my surname was in there, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, thanks for watching the Grand Prix.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
After the interviews.
You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled. You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you? How do you feel the weather affected the outcome today? Appreciate your time.
Yeah. So that's it for the Grand Prix. Thanks for watching. Episode 2 will probably be out tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Bye, guys.